my name is Donna Vincent Roa, author of The Ultimate To-Do List When Your Loved One Dies, Before and After the Funeral. I get it. No one likes to think about funeral arrangements or funeral planning. We're occupied with the business of living. And while that's important, I think we need to shift our mindset and change the way we think about funeral planning. This idea was ever the more evident to me at a recent bar mitzvah I attended. We were celebrating an important life event, and it was an amazing event for me to see my nephew, whose father is Jewish and mother's Catholic, to perform his duties in Hebrew during the ceremony. At the party afterwards, this great moment to rejoice in the milestones of a young man's life and to celebrate his coming into adulthood, a person sitting next to me started talking about my recent book project. I mentioned that it was recently published and that I was having a great time with the marketing, the promotion, and the publicity activities. "What's the title?" she asked. When I answered, "The Ultimate To-Do List When Your Loved One Dies, Before and After the Funeral," it was as if the entire room became silent, or so it felt like to me. She chuckled a bit, and she said something like, "Well, I don't need that kind of book." Her comment did surprise me a bit, because all of us need this kind of book. All of us have to rely on others to carry out our wishes when we pass away, to execute our funeral, whether they have a plan or not. Using the ultimate to-do list when your loved one dies as a tool to guide your discussions with your loved ones is not only good for you, but it's good for your loved ones as well. I'm all for removing uncertainty. We're all going to die. There, I've said it. Preparedness happens for so many other of our life occasions. I reflect back on how much planning went into getting ready for our 2 children's births, or even for the planning of my wedding in Malaysia. Let's give funeral planning its due. Let's be the generation that elevates death to its right place. My mantra: be ready, be prepared. My name is Donna Vincent Roa, author of The Ultimate To-Do List When Your Loved One Dies, Before and After the Funeral.